This is an audio signal. It is a clean, continuous signal, yet its power is weak. In order to be heard, it needs to be amplified. For a century, analog or Class A amplifiers were in charge of this task. The amplified signal was then identical to the original one. These amps required a lot of electrical power, generating heat and therefore distortion. Since the 80s, digital or Class D amplifiers are replacing the analog ones. They are much less power-hungry. They are compact and give off little heat. But the signal amplified in this way is distorted. It is rough. It loses realism. Although constant improvements were made to it over 30 years, digital amplification can never reach the analog amplification sound quality. Devialet creates ADH, analog-digital hybrid, a hybrid amplification technology associating an analog amplifier with 4 enslaved digital amplifiers. Both systems work in parallel. The 4 digital amplifiers are responsible for supplying the power to the signal. The analog amplifier then corrects and completes the signal they deliver. ADH brings together the best of both worlds, the power of digital and the quality of analog. Freed from the task of supplying the power, the analog amplifier performs better than ever. The ADH technology delivers the best analog sound in the world. Transmitting a perfect signal to the speaker was the first step. Making the speakers reproduce it perfectly was the second challenge. Instruments and voices produce variations in acoustic pressure that are recorded by the microphone. The role of the speakers is to reproduce those pressure variations. Size, architecture, driver excursion, every speaker is different. Therefore, the same signal sent to different models does not produce the same acoustic pressures. Reproduce the exact same acoustic pressure as recorded was impossible so far. With SAM, Devialet creates the first technology that adapts the signal to the characteristics of the speaker. Using a driver integrated into the processor of the Devialet, SAM deduces in real time the exact signal that has to be transmitted. For the first time, the speakers reproduce precisely the recorded pressure.